The Ghost Challenge for England is a global challenge, which means you don't need to complete a specific objective at one particular checkpoint. Instead, you simply need to complete two other challenges, which are the Be Quiet Challenge and the All Smoke and Mirrors Challenge. Once you have completed both of these challenges, the Ghost Challenge will automatically unlock. The Be Quiet Challenge requires you to make your way through the Q lab undetected. This challenge takes place at checkpoint 14, and you're going to need to be pretty careful throughout the entire section because getting detected will cause you to fail this challenge. So, we're going to start the checkpoint and we're going to select the flash mine along with any other two gadgets that you like. In this case, I'm going with the smoke bomb and the laser. So as soon as you leave that starting room, you're going to get a short cutscene, and after it ends, you want to carefully look down and you're going to see that there are two enemies below you. So use your flash mines to take them out one at a time. So use one flash mine on one and then on the next. Now, we're going to continue along the catwalk towards your left, and then you're going to look down. You're going to see that there are two more enemies below you again. So, once again, take them out one at a time using your flash mines. If you think an enemy might spot you, then carefully move around the catwalks until you're in a safe position before you use a second flash mine. Continue following the path until you reach a large room with around 6 or 7 enemies. You can use your flash mines to take them down, or you can take advantage of the environmental hazards that are around the room. If you look around and use your Q lens, you're going to see that there are drones, machine gun emplacements, explosive canisters, all kinds of stuff. Regardless, I recommend using the flash mines and the drones because they tend to create less noise. So in this area, you want to take all of the enemies down one at a time, and you want to be especially careful on the catwalks along the ceiling on the right side of the room because there's usually an enemy patrolling this area, and it's easy to get overconfident and accidentally get spotted because he's like on top of the catwalks on the ceiling. In any case, once you have taken out the enemies from above, you can now jump down near the red phone booth that's there. So once you're down, you want to turn around and you want to head towards the back of the Q lab. You're going to press the button on the closet and you're going to look for the Valhalla's keys. This is for the next section in the mission. Once you have the keys, you're going to head back the way that you came. You're going to return to the large room, but this time a new group of enemies will have spawned. There should be around 5 or 6 enemies in the main room, and then there's one extra enemy in a room to the right that we need to be particularly careful with because that enemy patrols and sometimes can see you. Continue taking out the enemies one at a time using your flash mines or the environmental hazards. And be extra careful here because you will not have as much cover as you did during the first section. Once the area is clear, you want to head towards the middle of the room and you want to activate the laptop. As soon as you activate it, 2 enemies are going to enter from the area where you found the Valhalla's keys. So carefully take them out and then return to the laptop and activate the countdown sequence again. When the countdown reaches 25%, 2 more enemies will spawn near the direction of the red phone booth. Take them down using your flash mines and then return to the laptop. When the countdown reaches 50%, one final enemy is going to enter from the side of the room. So just keep an eye out, keep your Q lens activated so that you see them. And then once that enemy comes up, take him out and then wait for the laptop sequence to reach 100%. Once the countdown is complete, you want to run towards the next objective. After a couple of short scenes, the Be Quiet challenge will unlock as long as you were never fully detected. And that's it. You successfully made your way through the Q-lab without being detected.
Lockdown override disrupted. Override in progress. 50% complete.
Come on, pick it up.
Override sequence complete. Raising lockdown.
That's my cue to leave. Hope I'm not too late. Time! It's solid!
Voice analysis complete. You are not Q. You are Bond. James.
You got me!
How did he die?
To complete the All Smoke and Mirrors challenge in the mission for England, you need to release smoke from the rafters in the security offices. Start by selecting checkpoint 4. As soon as the checkpoint begins, head through the door in front of you. You're going to see a short cutscene. After the cutscene ends, head into the room on the left. You're going to find a distracted enemy inside, so take them down quietly. Once that enemy is dealt with, look to your right and you're going to see a yellow ladder. Climb the ladder, turn right and go through the vent door. You're going to now find yourself on top of the rafters in the ceiling. Carefully move your way across the rafters, exploring the area until you find a valve. Once you find it, Bond will make a comment about creating a smoke screen, and basically you just need to interact with the valve to activate it. The valve will release smoke into the room below, and once the smoke fills the area, the All Smoke and Mirrors challenge will be completed. And that is how you complete this challenge in For England. If you're working toward 100% completion in 007 First Light, please make sure to check out the rest of the challenge guides in this series to complete every challenge and unlock the tracksuit outfit. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next guide.